What's up, guys? I'm Jordan from the Social Outcast, and with my co-host today.
Guillermo.
hmm And we would have had another co-host, but he couldn't get on. Sadly, that would have been Roberto. But yeah,
Maybe
we
he'll
have a
get
lot
on
to talk
later.
about. Huh? What's that?
I said maybe he'll get on in later.
Oh yeah,
Just
maybe.
join in like halfway through, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Or he can come in for next week's episode. But
Sure.
anyway, we got a lot to talk about this week. This week is already fucked, and we're all gonna die. It's fucking
True.
the first week of 2018, and there's just so much shit that just happened and that's been released this week. So, obviously, the first thing that happened this week was the Logan Paul suicide forest video. You know,
Big
creators from all over the communities, like Anna Icana, who makes like skits, Rosanna Paciano, who makes cooking videos, Rebecca Black, who makes music, Karina Koff, who's in David Dobrik's vlogs sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Three of the bigger anime YouTuber channels also chimed in on the situation, like the Anime Man, Aki Dearest, and Lost Paws, who I mentioned last week. And even Aaron Paul, the actor.
Aaron Paul bashed him on Twitter.
Oh yeah, he said he was like he's disgusted by him and told him to go to hell, and that was a big surprise by me. I did not expect it.
I didn't expect him to go hard like that.
Oh yeah, dude, that was really unexpected. But you know, I mean, it's kind of a iffy situation
It is an iffy situation.
because obviously everything he did was kind of fucked up, obviously. But like, I feel like I want to say people are a little too hard on him because, well, I don't know. It's kind of hard to pick sides on this one, you know. I'm trying to be like devil's advocate on like this kind of situation since we kind of really don't have a place to like put our opinions on. But yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, no, I also thought like some people did go a little too harsh. Like I understand what he did and how bad it was,
Yeah.
but to the extent of where some people were like death threats and other stuff. But I was like, that's a little too harsh.
Yeah. I feel like he like the things he did in the videos he shouldn't have done, like, you know, like plug his like merchandise sometimes, you know, like how he always does in every video, and like he should have so this is a little something I wrote. So YouTube is picking favorites and they're asleep behind the wheel. YouTube didn't take down the video. Logan Paul himself or his team took down the video, and that says a lot about YouTube because Logan Paul is an advertisement friendly kind of guy. The one bad video that he uploads is overlooked, so that's kind of fucked up, you know.
Yeah, I really think like they like at first they would have like kept an eye on his channel and everything, but once they saw like he was just doing whatever like that was family friendly, obviously, and like would make him money, and like I guess maybe there's some type of like I guess they just ignore it like after a while. They just ignore him. They don't
expect it. That's
they just let the system do what it wants, and it went through.
Because, you know, in like Logan Paul's vlogs, he censors himself. You know, if he says the F word, he bleeps it out. You know, there's something that is kind of like he knows isn't advertisement friendly. He just doesn't like. He either like blurs it out or he like doesn't put it in the video. But that was kind of different. How he still wanted to use it to get views. You know.
He put him straight on the thumbnail. That was like
that was
one
fucked
of the
up.
bigger things that
And that was another thing I was gonna bring up. Because of the clickbait, people will look at the title and thumbnail and think there's no actual way that he will actually like show an actual dead body or like a real body. They think it's gonna be like
shots of everything.
Yeah, they think it was gonna be like fake or whatever. And so because of that, and because of his arrogance of every day there has to be like a vlog content, he uploaded that fucked up video. And he should have put a statement on Twitter or Instagram stories or a 2-minute video, kind of like his apology, to say like, hey, there will be no vlog today because of something so like fucked up that they saw, which was the suicide body. I feel like that was something he should have done instead of upload the video, because
like I feel like he shouldn't have like he maybe keep the footage for himself or just delete it altogether. He could have just talked about the experience afterwards instead of showing the actual body.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a big step back for Logan Paul.
No, what I was looking at was one article was that he was actually gaining more from his from the video than losing fans.
Really?
Like obviously he still lost some, but there were still other people that went and subscribed to him too.
Well, I mean, his demographic is a bunch of kids, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, kids. I know when I was a kid, I wanted to be more mature, and so like, I would like want to watch like the more fucked up kind of things, just to be like, hey man, that's nothing, man. You know, I'm an adult or whatever. And I just think that they don't understand how fucked up that is yet. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And moving on to some other news this week. Donald Trump fucking threatens North Korea with a nuclear button. This man, he called him Rocky Man again, and Kim Jong-un, and the second tweet is worse from the first tweet that he initially gave out. It's like we're watching two fucking middle schoolers comparing who has the bigger, better working dick, but at the cost of millions of lives. It's fucking ridiculous what I'm watching.
It's it's really like it really is some stuff you would see in middle school or
Honestly.
even in high school too.
Yeah.
Freshman.
It's just so fucking stupid. I hate it. And the U.S. ambassador stated at the UN that they want North Korea to stop making nukes. Bitch, make a compromise. Fucking say we'll stop making nukes. Just be like, hey, you stop making nukes, we will stop making nukes too. But knowing America, they probably won't. They're probably just gonna lie and shit. Yeah. They're just gonna make it seem like they're not making nukes, but don't just ask them to stop making nukes. Stupid. Everything. Every representative of our state is just not doing the job. Kim Jong-un says that how much America wants to attack them, which is weird because I don't see why we want to attack them.
Sometimes I always think like, why don't we just go in there? But then they have relationships with China. And
well, you're part of the problem, Guillermo. Get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
not part of the problem because I'm not the one advocating actually going there. I'm just sometimes I think about it, you know.
All right.
But obviously China is a big import, one of those.
Yeah. Of ours or theirs?
Yeah. They're part of our economy. We get a lot of stuff from them, and if I guess China kind of protects North Korea in a way. So if we fuck with them, they're gonna fuck with us.
China's the middleman, aren't they?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're basically the middleman.
Yeah. And fucking Kim Jong-un, he's trying to contact South Korea because like coming up is the Winter Olympics and it's gonna be in South Korea, and that sneaky motherfucker, he's trying to contact them and be like, hey, let's bury the dirt between our countries. He's trying to make an ally of them in case we fucking go to war. He's gonna be like, hey, South Korea, we're pretty close. Fucking, if we get into war,
ever, actually.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It's been, I think, like 70 years. No, not 70 years. I think 20 years. I think I over-exaggerated the number. It's been like 20 years since they actually had any contact with each other.
You seem distracted.
Other than him making threats, but
oh yeah. Actually, even then, I don't think South Korea really has it actually try to contact Kim.
No, I don't think they do.
Yeah, maybe like a representative at the UN probably say something, but I don't think a direct contact. Actually,
I remember I saw an article from that too, that the UN sanctions that they put on North Korea, that Kim Jong-un said it was an act of war against them. So,
wow.
I don't know. There's a weird situation with them.
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
And there's this one video I saw. It's kind of unrelated, but it's about North Koreans escaping down to South Korea. Well, it's actually more like North Koreans try American style barbecue in South Korea. It's really interesting because it shows you how North Korea is very dictative with the people, because they don't really eat pork or any kind of meat up there. Because the system that works in North Korea is that cows, I think, either do half the work or 25% of the work in North Korea, and they work them to the bone. Once they get old, they then take the cow and if the farmer or whoever has like the cow is lucky enough, they get a little piece of meat from the cow. That's kind of like a luxury. So like, and I think there was this one general woman who was like in the army for North Korea who escaped down to South Korea because I think she really likes barbecue, and because she would like go overseas to America and she would try barbecue and she loved it, and once she got back she escaped down to South Korea, and she explained how like they would actually eat like cats and dogs because they don't have the cows or like the chickens.
Yeah, they don't have other
resources.
Yeah.
And it's pretty crazy because they give you so much insight on what North Korea is.
North America.
What North Korea is like when it comes to like that kind of thing, you know. It's really cool, and like it's really like kind of awesome just to like see like their expression of like the big like proportions that come from meats because you know, America.
Because they have rations and everything.
Yeah, they do.
Even then, it's nothing good.
Yeah, really insightful video. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I think I might send you the link after this video. But yeah. But swatting gone wrong. I forgot where this happened, but I think it was like a teen or like a 20-year-old. He called in about a swatting. He called in like saying like, oh, he already killed some people. He has a gun and shit, and he gave him like, you know, a wrong address for swatting, and sadly, man was killed because of that. And the teen or 20-year-old, I'm not gonna mention his name just because I didn't really look that much into it. Sorry, it was just something I saw in the news. I thought, oh, we could probably talk about, but yeah, what was I gonna say? And he's in court now. I think he's being sentenced. I say about, I don't know, probably 10 years to 20 because of that. And it's reasonable because it's a federal crime to call in a fake
he
fake
called
911
a fake call, and someone got killed, so I think he gets charged for manslaughter.
Yeah, it's, I think like second degree or something like that. Yeah, so that's something that kind of happened this week that was kind of depressing or kind of upsetting because, you know, swatting is it's really a bad thing. We've seen it a lot on streams and stuff, and I don't see the fun out of it, you know, because you make
it's not even a prank. That's like, it's just something like that could go so horribly wrong.
Yeah,
it's basically attempted murder, and this time it actually became murder.
Yeah, and I don't see the fun in it really. You're kind of wasting the effort, like from the
you're
cops.
wasting police time. And like they could be off somewhere else saving a life or something. Yeah. Instead, they're freaking coming in the house, guns blazing, and they obviously think someone's in danger inside, so they're on high alert.
Yeah, they're literally putting their lives on the line for a fake call that was just a waste of time and effort and probably money towards the police station. So yeah, and another thing that happened, I think. News that happened Tuesday or something like that. So it came out this week. That's the main thing. Attorney General Jeff Sessions is trying to take down the non-interference policies from state who recently have voted for legalization of marijuana.
Boo.
Yeah. The policy is simple. If they want it, they can have it. You know, if the state wants marijuana, they vote, they can have it. But if the state that has legalized it sells to kids, has anything related to gang-like activities, and sells to states that hasn't legalized weed yet, the law will become null and void. So the non-interference law basically just goes out the window. You know, it's back to weed's illegal and stuff. Which is odd because we already have 8 states that already legalize weed and 29 states that legalize it for medical use. Yeah, so like if he tries to take down that non-interference policy, he kind of puts the states in a weird place because, you know, everyone's like all celebrating like, yeah, weed's legal. Then like probably like the next week if he does, or probably like in like 2 months if he wins and like he takes down the non-interference policy, everyone's gonna probably be upset, you know. because this affects not only the legalization but the also medical use of marijuana, which is really kind of a big giant step back towards, like some possible help, because like there's like seizures, glaucoma, and all that kind of stuff, anxiety, these all kind of like simple like illnesses that marijuana can help treat. And yeah, it's really Jeff Sessions is not a good guy, but at least Donald Trump is all for states' rights. Yay.
True. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand how marijuana is still seen as something that's so horrible.
Yeah, it's a Schedule 1 kind of drug, which is the
it's
highest,
up there
which
with
is
like heroin, cocaine.
Yep.
And that just makes no sense.
Yeah.
But thankfully, the states are doing their own thing. Apart
Yeah.
from
Do you,
the whole federal government.
do you know if bath salts has been categorized yet? Is that a Schedule 1?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I never
we should
paid
probably-
attention to bath salts. But I remember when that was such an epidemic too.
Oh yeah.
Like so many people were taking bath salts and shit.
Speaking of epidemic, what's the drug? Sudafed? Opioids. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Those,
that's a big problem.
Yeah, that's a really big problem now. Since I think that's one, isn't that the cause of death for Lil Peep, which we talked about in the last episode?
Yeah, for I think young adults.
Yeah.
With
It
pleasure.
was, it decreased the life expectancy, I think, too, because they were doing the
That's-
opioids.
That's fucked up. That's really.
And I'm pretty sure I saw an article on Twitter. Yeah, I don't know from who. I don't remember who it was from, but there was an article. I think Snoop Dogg retweeted it, that marijuana caused like less abuse of opioids.
Really?
Yeah. So it decreased the amount of how many people abused opioids.
Damn.
I thought that was legalize marijuana.
Heard stories in the streets about you, Batman.
Just a big favor from all of us, the American people.
Wow.
Mhm.
Since I
Except for
left
those fucking Republicans. I bet
everyone's
they don't want that.
very impressed with you.
Not, well, I think by
Maybe some.
I think by maybe sometime in the future, like pretty soon, I think it's going to be a big shift in the government, because like we're going to be getting rid of all the people who are so closed-minded. Like as you see with us growing, like so many more people are becoming open-minded, accepting of different things.
Mm.
So I think once we get all the older guys out of there,
Like Jeff Sessions.
we'll see an actual change inside the government and for the rest of the people of America.
Yeah, now you mentioned that, I've noticed that since I forgot which state, but they elected a transsexual person as their governor. I think I forgot which state or city, but
I think it was down south. I think.
down south. Oh,
I think so.
That's some news.
You have to be
Yeah.
I totally forgot all about that, but yeah. Now that you mention it, I definitely see that we are possibly changing. So yeah, that's a good step. And and some news that came out Tuesday, and this is a big one for all you PC lovers. So the Intel security flaws. Meltdown, the name of the flaw, has affected every product that has been affected or has been manufactured in the past 20 years, which is pretty fucking big. Yeah, that's pretty big. Microsoft has sent out a system patch, but depending on how your system is set up, the patch might not work. Install the latest firmware, update the Chrome and Firefox. There's just some things that you can do for your PC. Guillermo.
Yeah, I'll make sure to get on there.
But the big thing from all of this is the fucking CEO was informed about the security risk back in June, and in fucking October, he informed the SEC that he was going to sell stock. He would sell stock before in the past, but he sold it around like 2.5 million in stocks and options and held on to about 500,000 shares. But this time, he sold 24 million worth in options and stock and holds on to the bare minimum stocks, which he can still be the CEO at the company, which is about like 250,000. He did all this with knowing that he was publicly withholding information. He sold his stocks 10 times worth the usual amount, and Intel is kind of defending him. Yeah, they said like you know, these stocks, the stock selling was non-related to the situation at hand, but it's all just very like suspicious, and it's
Yeah,
very
it's very
obvious. It's very obvious of what he was doing. He was doing the same fucking thing those Equifax assholes did. You know those tax motherfuckers?
Yeah.
He's doing the exact same thing as them, but it's less secretive. Like he sold 10 times worth the usual amount he would sell in stocks before. Stocks before.
It's like insider trading, where you know
Yeah.
something that the market may crash or go down, and then you sell it now before it goes down, so you keep your money.
Yeah. It's kind of like the CS:GO. Well, I don't know.
CS:GO Lotto.
Yeah, the CS:GO Lotto situation. It's kind of like this. Do you think? I don't think.
I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
kinda.
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, it's more like they were playing favoritism. You know? Wait, were they? No.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. I didn't keep in touch with the CS:GO Lotto thing. I was just trying to make a little
Connection.
connection. Yeah, but it didn't work. Just cut that out.
You can't let that happen.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this week. Kind of a lot of fucked up things happen.
Yeah. And it's only the first week of January.
January and the first week of 2018.
Yeah. It's crazy. Speaking of 2018, what are your New Year's resolutions?
My resolution, it's simple. Try grow the channel. You know, I want to make sure I make videos that I like and upload. You know, I don't really care about numbers. I want to lose weight. Those are kind of numbers I care about. You know. Besides that, keep a job for more than 2 months. Save up to move out. You know, probably get some equipment, better equipment. Well, the equipment I have now is pretty good, but like I was just saying, like get a new computer, get a PC, get a Mac Pro. You know, like the little trash can looking Mac computer on the desk.
Yeah.
Try to get one of those. Yeah, the tin can. And yeah, just probably stream too. You know, try to do that. But that's something that comes with like the new PC, because like I said before, my computer kind of only streams for 2 hours, and after that it overheats, and then the stream becomes laggy. But yeah, besides that, things I could probably do right now, but I'm just too lazy to do. You know. What about you, Gamo? What are your New Year's resolutions?
I think, make more videos. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a lot more time now to do so. Go to the gym more, because I've been slacking a lot.
Me too.
I was gonna go later after my interview, but get a job, save up for moving out, and I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I feel like once I get my own place, I'll start working more on streaming and building up a better PC.
Yeah. You don't think it would be a cool idea for streaming? Having like all of us who wants to stream like in the basement, and just like have each other in like the background. So like if we're all playing a game together, and like I want to like chuck something at Ryan, I can just like do that, and just like come over to his stream and just interact with. Yeah. Just because I know he's gonna make me mad, and I just want to throw something at him. I just know it, man.
That's because
It depends.
I can't
'Cause
really see it
that could
happening.
also do some audio interference that
Yeah.
isn't that good for the stream. But that does sound like a fun idea. I want to get like a bunch of Nerf guns, and we
The
just
Nerf
have
guns?
a Nerf gun battle.
So like if
War in the
there's like a giant dono, we just go to war with each other.
Yeah, basically. Even just like, who was I watching? I was watching a channel. They had like a whole prank war in their house. And I thought that would be pretty fun to do. Just let her go creative on the pranks and see how.
Oh, trust
fun
me, if we all move
Not
in
how
together,
far it
Ryan.
can go, but how funny it can be.
Yeah, like I said, Ryan, he likes prank videos. Without a doubt, he's gonna do the pranks regardless if we want to make a video or not. He's gonna make the pranks, and we'll just record it.
No, but I think it'd be dope.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I feel like I'm gonna be the target of every prank, but yeah, it'll be fun.
I think
know, like-
mine aren't gonna be like that bad, but I hope they're gonna be funny.
Yeah.
That's
What
basically
kind of
one
pranks?
of the main things. What?
What kind of pranks are you gonna do? Just give me
I'm
one.
not telling. It's a surprise.
Just give me one. Just give me one.
It's a surprise.
Do you only have one?
No, I don't even have one, to be honest.
Son of a bitch.
But basically, any of them are gonna embarrass anybody who's part of it.
I wanted to be sure.
I feel like
Dude.
it's funny.
You know how the last podcast I uploaded, which would have been fucking Monday or Sunday, but goddamn YouTube with the copyright laws fucking fucked me hard.
Yeah, those fucked us, bro.
Dude, I literally go on YouTube and I'm watching the whole Stoke series on fucking YouTube. I don't understand. He says in the description he does not own the rights, which I kind of put in the description. I didn't name the companies. I think that's kind of something I should have done. But this guy is scot free. He's uploading the fucking videos. I'm a little upset.
Yeah, I don't know how the freaking algorithm works or whatever they have going on with that.
Dude, I got hit hard on that last podcast, dude. 13 fucking notifications in like 5 minutes from an hour-long fucking podcast.
And then you have to go over it again, edit it,
And it
then you have
sucks.
to wait for it to render.
And it sucks because my freaking external hard drive is pretty much not working on my computer. So like it took longer because it took me like fucking 4 hours trying to figure out to like. I was like unplugging it, replugging it, unplugging the power, replugging the power, and I just like shook it a little bit. And sometimes it would come on, sometimes it wouldn't. I'm happy I got my new external hard drive, so that way I can, work on. Well, for one, it's more space for more videos, which we kind of need, and two, I kind of bought it in the nick of time, so that way I don't have to use my old hard drive anymore.
Oh, one thing I saw this morning was that Elgato is stopping the manufacturing of any more HD60s.
What?
Yeah, they're gonna stop. I think they're completely stopping making capture cards or anything like that. Capture.
Really?
I believe so. I was like reading it over, and some people were asking like, "Are you still gonna have some?" Or like, we still have some in stock. Like I'm trying to buy one right now, and some of them were saying like, you'll have to see how many we have in stock, or else you're gonna have to find another retailer that is selling or still has some stock left.
Oh God.
So yeah.
That sucks because I really want. Oh wow. I really want to get the Stream Deck because that's kind of like a nice, like starter kind of tool to use for streaming. That and I think there was like this another product. What's it called? Oh, it's called the Cam Link. So that you can like have like a nice like DSLR camera. You plug in the HDMI to like this little adapter into USB. It's HDMI to USB, which is really amazing because you can not go through like the trouble of trying to like test and like. Well, you can do the testing, but like you don't have to go to the trouble of like finding a different kind of like adapter to adapter for a HDMI to a USB. They already have like this like one little thing, which is amazing, which is something I found out about a little while ago.
You gotta start going for it now, cause it'll be gone.
I only have $200 to my name, dude. I can't spend that much. How much is this?
I don't know.
Shop now, Cam Link.
I feel like I should eventually buy an Elgato soon, but I've been using the software on my computer and it works fine for at least playing games on my PC.
Yeah.
Because it still comes out 1080. The only problem is with my PS3 or PS4 that the gameplay comes back at 720.
Dude, the one HDMI Cam Link thing I told you about, that's $130.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I can't imagine how much the Stream Deck is. Let's see. Stream Deck, shop now. Let's see.
You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Come on.
I don't take kindly to threats.
Oh shit, I think it froze.
Jeez.
It's a fucking 2012 model, man. Okay, here we go. GameStop is selling this? No fucking way. It's 150.
Jesus, that too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's already more than the 200 I have, man. There's no way I can buy that. Not only that, but Elgato came out with a new fucking 4K 60 Pro PC attachable fucking capture card.
Oh yeah, we can just attach it to the.
Yeah. Dude, there's no way that they're gonna give up on making products.
That's what I saw. I'm not 100%. Like, I just saw. I'm pretty sure Elgato tweeted it.
That's crazy.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Doing that, what are your most anticipated movies for this year?
I don't even know that much. I think the biggest one, obviously, is Avengers: Infinity War. That's one I know. That's coming out this year. Deadpool 2. Actually, isn't that coming out in February? Isn't that soon?
Deadpool 2? I don't believe so.
I think it is.
The only thing coming out in February is Black Panther.
Black Panther, obviously, yeah.
Is it February, Black Panther?
No.
Oh yeah, with Black Panther, there was big news that Kendrick Lamar and like TDE are producing the soundtrack for the movie.
Who's TDE?
Top Dog Entertainment. So that's like.
Oh, the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's like their whole group of like rap artists, singers.
Okay.
That they're gonna have songs made for the movie.
Oh. Okay. Hey, Guillermo, you're right. Black Panther's coming out February 2016. February 16th.
16. Damn, it's already been 2 years.
February 16th, 2018, and Deadpool is coming out. That's weird. I see 2 release dates. One is June 1st, 2018. The other one's June 12th. Oh no. That's Deadpool 1. That was February 12th, 2016. And Deadpool 2 is coming out June 1st, 2018.
Oh, okay, so it is this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking Incredibles 2 coming out June 15th.
Incredibles 2.
June 15th.
Okay, I found the tweet. Having empowered content creators for almost 6 years, it's time to say goodbye to the GOAT Elgato Game Capture HD as it goes end of life.
HD. Isn't that the first model?
I think.
So they're not gonna stop making their products like the HD60. They're just gonna stop making the old model, which is the HD.
Computer, run another scan.
I just saw it and I thought it was big news.
Also,
Possible.
Guillermo, you had me worried there for a second.
I think for me, most anticipated movies would be obviously Incredibles 2, because that's just we've been waiting for it for so many years.
Oh my god, I've been waiting for so long.
Infinity War, obviously one of the biggest movies this year.
Yeah, most likely.
The Spider-Man animated movie, I think.
Oh yeah, in December.
Yeah, Miles Morales. I think that one's.
That looks interesting. That looks really like the coloring looks amazing. The animation looks awesome.
It just looks so
I
clean.
think it's gonna be solid.
During the
Yeah,
trailer.
it looks clean.
So hopefully it looks the same during the movie.
Yeah, they're gonna have Peter Parker and Miles Morales. You know.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yep.
I think that's about it. Oh wait, I believe the one with Bruce Willis. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's a movie that was filmed in Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, I literally saw the trailer.
Death Wish?
the agency.
Pretty sure it's
Yeah, I
called.
think so. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, Death Wish. Comes out March 2nd. I'm excited for that one. It looks really good.
That looks fantastic.
Any anticipated games for this year?
Oh, without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts 3. Fuck yes, man. That is the most anticipated game of 2018, without a doubt. In my opinion.
I wonder if we need to be worried.
Anything else? Is that it?
Well, obviously Red Dead Redemption. That's coming out. The Last of Us Part 2. I have not played either of those games. I have not played either of those games still to this day.
Should have played last.
I should have.
You still can before.
Yeah.
Comes out.
And What else? I think just some like sequel games to, or just some sequels from games that were like came out like years ago that were like amazing at the time. So yeah, I don't know any other games off the top of my head. Just those three really pop out. I feel like there's something that should be coming up soon.
For me, I'm most anticipated for the Spider-Man game. It's coming to PS4. I believe Anthem, the Spider-Man game.
Oh yeah, the Spider-Man game. That's the one I forgot. It's not coming up, but that was one I forgot.
Yeah. It's like in summer, I think. It's gonna come out. I think Anthem comes out, which is like EA's like they're like trying to show if they can do better than Destiny. So that's like their attempt at Destiny. It looks interesting. I think there's one zombie game.
Let me say this. It's already better than Destiny 2. That's all I gotta say.
You didn't like Destiny 2?
It was good up till like 2 weeks. After that, yeah. I even the content creators for the game don't like the game. Yeah, Destiny 2 was kind of a flop. The beta was amazing at times. But like that's the thing. What was in the beta is kind of like the actual game. Just more of like the strikes and you get a raid. That's basically it, you know?
I don't know, I'm not into Destiny that much.
Yeah.
But Anthem looks cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. There's a zombie game that's supposed to be coming out called Days Gone. And that one looks like really good.
Is it like a sequel to the Days game?
No, it's just its own.
Okay.
But it looks really good. Well, from the trailer, it looked like nice, very nice. There's obviously Red Dead Redemption, Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
Basically, that's. I think the Far Cry game that's coming out this.
Oh
year,
yeah, the new Far Cry game.
I think that looks good, but I don't think I'm gonna play it.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna play it because this looks pretty good, and it looks better than Primal and Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4 was interesting.
Better than Primal.
Far Cry 4 was interesting, but like I wasn't excited for it. You know, Far Cry 3 was an amazing game.
Yeah,
it was
Voss.
so amazing.
I love Voss.
Yeah, Voss. I remember I wanted to get all the achievements and I did, but just like it took me days because I just loved the game so much and I just wanted to keep playing it. And I wanted to unlock all like the like unlockables, you know, like the powers and stuff, like the tattoos on his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I wanted to complete that game like fully. So
yeah.
And that's when you know it's a good game. We just want to keep playing it because you just want to complete everything. You just want to say, hey, you know, I did everything and I'm proud of it. You know.
I just really love the villain. I thought he was great.
Oh yeah, the villain.
Voss was great.
I follow the actor on Twitter and Instagram.
He's Scorpion. He's gonna be Scorpion in Spider-Man: Homecoming 2.
Oh yeah. I forgot he was in Homecoming.
Yep.
That's dope. Yeah, he's a good actor. He's really good.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. I think going back to movies, the Slender Man trailer came out this week.
Oh, don't remind me. I just got chills, and it's the middle of the day.
I don't think it's gonna be good.
I'm not a big fan of scary movies at all.
I haven't been I wasn't really as a kid, obviously, because I was scared. But like recently, after like watching like Insidious, I guess Get Out and It were kind of more thrillers than horror or like scary, really.
Yeah.
But watching those were really good. I want to watch the new Insidious that's coming out this week. The Last Keys.
You've changed so much since I've known you.
It's just watching scary movies, you know.
I don't know.
Someone ride a roller coaster. Fuck that.
I'd rather go on a roller coaster than go see a fucking scary movie.
No. You can die at a roller coaster. You can't die watching a scary movie. Unless you have a heart attack.
You have a fucking...
Yeah,
I was going to say, if you have like a...
you choke on your popcorn.
Which I have done before multiple times because of a fucking cornflake that's stuck in like the bottom of my fucking tongue.
like
I'm
the
just
back
like,
of your... Yeah, like the back of your throat is just like right there, and you're.
Yeah.
Good morning, Lucian.
Popcorn's fucking deadly.
I hope we're not-
They should be a fucking Schedule 1 fucking drug.
Oh, did you see that for Regal? I think. Yeah, Regal. They have the Cheeto or the hot Cheeto popcorn or something like that.
They have what?
Yeah, they have some type of Cheeto popcorn,
That's...
and I think that's just disgusting. It's just like Burger King with their like
Yeah.
puffs, like the Cheeto puffs with mac and cheese and shit. Like,
Yeah.
it just makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting. That's...
And obviously, like, as a kid, I love Cheetos. I love like.
Yeah. I
puffs.
still do. I like the puffs. Just don't mix it with anything. They're good
I
by
can't-
themselves.
Actually, maybe sometimes when I eat like a burger at a barbecue, we'll have some chips or something. But
Yeah.
like, I just can't handle that anymore, and I'm just like.
Yeah.
And I obviously I never like mac and cheese. I can get hate for that, and I'm okay with that.
You
Never,
never
like mac and cheese. No.
I didn't like it until like probably a year ago. Once I like started eating it a little bit more, I'm just like, oh, it's not that bad.
I just don't like excessive amount of cheese anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Like that shit
Yeah.
is just like ugh.
Kind of like drinkable cheese or whatever.
Yeah. And then I also think like I'm slightly lactose intolerant, so I don't try
Okay,
to
I
fuck
see.
with cheese that much
I see.
or any dairy products. I actually love yogurt, but
I don't like excessive amounts of chocolate. That's the thing I don't like.
oh yeah.
Like
No,
I'm not a big fan of
anything
like
excessive amounts.
yeah, like if it's just like a chocolate cupcake, I'll eat it just by itself because it's like nice and fluffy. It's like the right amount of chocolate. If you add chocolate frosting and chocolate sprinkles to it, I will not eat that at all. It's something I will not eat just because it's just too much chocolate. It's too sweet for me. I'm not a fan of it. That's just what I don't like.
What else we got? Oh shit.
I think that's really it. I think because I was pretty prepared for this podcast, and you know we go on for 40 minutes. That's not bad.
Yeah.
You could probably upload this.
You know, there was big news. There wasn't a lot of news, but
There was big news, definitely, but yeah, like you said, not a lot, not enough to talk about, you know. But yeah, I see that's kind of solid, you know.
Yeah.
Next week we'll be more prepared. Hopefully we can have Roberto on for next week. Maybe try to get Oswaldo, you know. But I probably need to talk to him about installing this one software and then just hooking up.
Setting up everything.
Yeah, hooking up everything. But yeah, that wasn't bad. It was kind of dryish, but you know what? It's fine.
We got to our main points, I think.
Yeah, we got main points out of the way first. Then the rest was just kind of fuckery. But you know, that's who we are. You know, we're not perfect. We don't have that much content to work on. So you know, this is as good as it's gonna get. For now, at least.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I was Jordan from. I noticed that in the last fucking video too. I keep saying I was Jordan, like I fucking died and
was.
become someone new.
Now
I keep
I'm the
saying
new
that.
being.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
haven't even reached my final form.
The fucking. You ever seen like those hard edit videos where like it's like the fucking like anime effect in the background, and all of a sudden they start playing Running in the 90s. You know the fucking. I love those videos. Those videos make me smile every time, even now just thinking about it. Anyway, so I'm Jordan from the Social Outcast with my co-host.
Guillermo.
That's right. And yeah, tune in next week. Or well, it would have been. Where am I going with this?
We don't exactly know when this is coming out.
I want this to come out on Saturday, most likely Sunday, but with the first video that we uploaded, since it came out literally yesterday, yeah,
I don't know if we should
Sundays.
space it by the week or just.
Yeah, we tried to
just
space it by the
send
week,
it up
but
right
since I got hit hard with the copyrights, the video came out later than expected. But yeah, Sundays is when I plan on, or we plan on uploading these videos. The first episode, because we described so many old cartoon shows that no one
You
probably
wanted to
remembered.
show.
Yeah, we wanted to remind you of what the show looks like. But since I used too many trailers or promos, it got hit hard with copyrights, and it came out, like I said, later than expected. But yeah, Plug-in Party podcast every Sunday now. hopefully we're gonna give you some news that happened this week, some entertainment that probably happened this week, and we're just gonna give our opinions. But Sally, since there's not more than one of us or more than two of us, this is what you're gonna get, some kind of dry.
Can't get
kind
as
of
much
episodes.
comedy as from us.
Yeah. But yeah, next week try to get the guys in, have some more entertainment news, have some news that came out during next week, and Sundays, every Sunday is gonna upload this to the channel. So that's it. Like I said before, I'm Jordan from the Social Outcast with my co-host
Guillermo.
and we'll see you in the next video. See ya.
See you when we see you.